I mean, the Kled coming through. Wait, don't do it, buddy.
Oh, man.
Do it!
Kled,
2 seconds.
Leona locked in from RNG.
100% win rate because it got picked once by Ming.
Uh-oh, Xiaohu.
Andy immediately leaps onto him. Procs that courage for some more sustain as red buff burns away. He's now running into the juggle, but here comes the chase from Chie. Flash, red buff slow. Ben is there as well. And Cocoon from Bebe zones them out, so now they see the jungler of RNG.
Xiaohu picking up 2 control wards on top of his tier. Not incredibly uncommon, but hold on mid.
Yeah, you can see Mystic getting chunked out. That's even Exhaust being burned as well, so he's going to heal up and turn it around before getting a little bit of damage back on the Ming. But Uzi's just trying to demonstrate dominance. Flash snare on the Ben. He might have to burn his own as he's under the turret now. Ming is very far forward. One more auto, but Mystic forced a flashback from Uzi.
And they are not on the same page right there. Ming and Uzi targeting completely different members. You saw that Uzi actually went past the intended target from Ming, and it pretty much cost him the kill. And exactly, they're trying to clear that Silk Road behind Dragon Pit to get Xiaohu or to get Bebe down there.
Oh, but they look to have found Kandi. He gets caught by the Cocoon from the far side as Let Me collapses, and Kandi goes down. First blood, RNG.
Da-da-da-da! It's Kled.
Yep, and you know what? At the very least, Kandi holds on to his flash for that one, so he gets spotted out, and Kled charges over them to get that kill. But Ben and Kandi are here as well.
Oh, here comes Kled as well. Charge is almost up.
Realm Warp. Ming is actually going to be the person who's delivered. That's teleport. Chie knocks him back, but that's a Zenith Blade first. He cleanses, but he's True Shot Barrage from downtown as WE turn this into a fully fledged fight. Somehow, Chie is able to get into the back, but Let Me follows him up before turning on the 957. That's yet another kill. 5 members of RNG show up to take up 2 kills for WE. Yeah, once again, just pulls the trigger on the fight. Ming is chasing as well. Going to send them away from the turret. And RNG chase so fast! That Kled movement speed is huge, but WE are able to get Mystic and Ben out of there. This doesn't seem like the WE that we've watched over the past 2-3 weeks that took first place in their group. Kandi is playing super passive, and WE are losing lanes.
There's not much you can do at this point, but they're going to go for him on this.
Yeah, Let Me zoning on the far side, flashes over the cask and buys enough time for RNG to break mid-tier 1.
Top lane. All they need to do is just shove that in second wave, but they're not going to wait that long.
Or perhaps force a fight onto Kandi that they find in the jungle. He leaps over. I think they were looking for Chie instead as True Shot Barrage chunks him out.
Okay, this guy needs to calm down. Stick to the plan, Let Me. Like, that is a very key ultimate that you just can't be using like willy-nilly off of the Kha'Zix next to his tower. And they're just kind of throwing the ball away or setting it up incorrectly and taking extra time, whereas that extra time just allows Team WE to continue to get gold on their necessary carries.
They're collapsing onto Xiaohu! An excellent knock-up disrupts the Realm Warp. WE pick up that kill.
I'm on board, Raz.
Ended up onto the tracks as Chie gets caught in his own jungle. Very cheeky play from Ming and Uzi to net that kill. With Bebe and Let Me
sitting in this bush. He can actually look for this engage. Rise is not there.
The Cocoon misses, and Kandi leaps away. Immediately, WE collapse onto a fight. Ming goes way into the back, but lands a 2-man stun. Mystic temporarily disabled as Let Me drops his ultimate to try to escape. But yeah, Xiaohu has finally joined up as he ghosted in. He's not able to do enough damage.
They're double downing on this one.
Yeah, they're bringing Let Me back in at full health. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he does have a lot of damage with that Black Cleaver Tiamat. 957 turns onto the Dragon. Bebe at half is going to have to go for a Miracle Steal. The Cocoon, he gets in. Kandi, however, secures it. Let Me in the back line, pulls Ben forward, but will get knocked off the Kled as he drops Ben. They continue to chase forward. Mystic has been caught and will go down to Uzi, who continues to chase forward with Xiaohu.
Kled is ridiculously so tanky, and it's given enough time for Xiaohu to run away with
his
life.
957. At the cost of his own life, he gets 1 kill in revenge.
That was a major win from RNG. The entire play, sure, WE get the dragon. That is an Earth Dragon in their favor. But at the end of the day, RNG get it. A 4-for-1 play. They're pinging on to Baron.
And is right there. He's still got no smite. Oh, but Ming over the wall chases and CC locks him down. Baron is secured, and they manage to kill Ben. RNG are 10-2, 40 minutes in. Huge advantage. 12,000 gold, 25 minutes in. That comes out to just under 500 gold advantage per minute. Xiaohu does the Zodia's Realm Warp. I love that play. Brings the minion wave under the turret. They try to force it, but will get cast in. Suddenly, WE look like they want to take this fight, but 957 drops regardless. Ben is firing shots as True Shot Barrage goes down, and the inhibitor will fall. Xiaohu forces this base.
No one gets more excited about minion manipulation than I think Dom Roamer. Like, that was intense.
I mean, they just broke their ankles at that point. They were able to move up, right, left. They go straight to the mid lane with about 6 minions on top of that. That was a cannon creep wave too. So. Yeah, they're going to go on towards this top lane tower, and I mean, it's going to be hard for WE to hold on to this.
Yeah, they're bringing those minions in. Uzi will break down that turret so fast. Shock Blast finds Ming, and he just walks it off as another inhibitor falls. And RNG, even without the Baron, are still pushing over WE's base.
The Trinity Force. That's all he's got to his name.
And
Rush in there!
The play. Here he goes. Brings his entire team. Uzi decides to go the long way around, so they're just zoning him away. All right, it's cool. They've got the minion wave prep. They've got Infernal Dragon and blue buff. This was all according to plan.
Yes, the zoning ultimate. Yeah, I know that one too well.
Wow. Swing and a miss, it's fine. Infernal blue, they got the wave push, zoning ultimate.
Totally deliberate. RNG are still in complete control of this setup.
So RNG don't want to pull the trigger unless they know for sure that they'll win here, just because we're too close to the Baron spawn. They don't want to...
He did it again! Oh, I love this so much.
That's a super minion one too, actually. That's,
yeah, they're actually getting a lot of damage down onto Ming while Uzi fires onto the turret. Finally, with it down, he can turn onto the members of WE, but Letme is buying so much time. They drop onto 957. He goes down. Xie is snared and is able to escape with his life, but only just. But Uzi has turned onto the Nexus turrets. He's not even going to wait for that final inhib, which was cleaned up by Letme. The first Nexus turret goes down. The second follows shortly thereafter. This is going to have to be a heroic defense.
Mystic is doing absolutely no damage. Uzi is just going ham on the man. And that's game over for RNG. RNG takes game 1.
Yeah, that is the Nexus falling, and RNG have defeated the other #1 team.
But it looks like he can really do no wrong with the pick that he gets here. That red ward, that ward coming in from, oh, there we go. Okay, so they even use Ash. Hawk shot.
Sneaking around the
He's
back.
got a
Cocoon into the black. He's found Bebe. Forces the leap and flash. Shock Blast just a few seconds late for Xie.
How well coordinated was that? Yes, it missed, but I can't even believe Xie was in position to even try to throw that.
Yeah. They can even check and place a good TP ward for 957. Stealing a good amount of XP.
Here we go.
Oh, but RNG are actually the ones who force the fight. Kandi is caught out by a very level 6 Ming. He drops as Bebe gets first blood.
He has so very little mana here. Look how low this tower is getting, but RNG, Uzi, and Ming, they're pretty comfortable combating this.
Yeah, they are trading so much back and forth. Arrow onto Ming.
Good
That's
exhaust.
Teleport is used by 957 onto the wave as Letme's there behind. Ben is taken by surprise as he shields himself up, but will it be enough? He flashes back. Letme pursues. Flash. Slam into the ground. And now 957 drops the cast to answer back. 1-for-1. Yeah, just trying to press forward. 957 gets pulled in and is forced to flash in lane. That is a very large cooldown.
And I mean, that's just going to happen. Of course, Gragos is like, I didn't touch the man. But of course, because you have the Bomby Cinder, you're going to get hit up on that one. So that was a good point for Letme to just focus in on that play.
Here it comes.
Who's on the way. Oh no, he split Bebe away. He leaps over, but Ben is pinned against the wall. They arrow onto Bebe. Mystic gets flung back, and Bebe gets that kill. Pinned against the wall like a squid in a barrel.
So they finally get Donald Trump bottom. He builds his wall. He cuts them off. They take the tower.
That's all you need, really. That's all you need. They're able to do exactly what it comes down to, but looking towards WE, they recognize they play. They look to chase down the top lane turret. They're not going to be fast enough to get that first turret gold.
Yeah,
but
Shamu's
RNG,
actually there.
Yeah, they're not looking for the wave. They see the Gragas, and they want this man.
Oh, they pin him back against the wall. Gragas can body slam if they stand in front of him, but he's not even going to make it close. It was mobility instead as Xiao gets yet another kill.
Yeah, kill over to RNG. Right now, they're going to be going for the tower. Let's see who gets there faster. Oh, that's going to be WE. They're much faster because they didn't go for the kill. They went for the tower. Maybe they just go for the trade, go for the next one.
You have to really respect the push-through potential with Elise. She has that attack speed steroid.
Oh, the hook. They're turning onto Xie now. The turret trade might be answered back. He front flips over the minefield right onto Xiao, who misses. He flashes, tries to fire another shot, but will get one in answer. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but Letme's working on this turret.
What a nice outplay coming out of Xie, because that should not have gone through. But you can see on the opposite side of the on these maps, of course, the trade does go through in favor of WE. It was kind of disgusting to recognize the champion that well.
Shot Barrage to clear the minion. Arrow onto Ming. Condi follows up, but Exhaust slows him out. Ming flashes back and is saved by Uzi. The Shock Blast does not penetrate, and he gets out alive.
Now they're going to feel a little bit sad about that one, but WE should be just fine. I mean, that's Ming going back to base. They're really 4-man strong into the mid lane, so unless if Xiaohu has something... So, I mean, he doesn't even have his Weaver's Wall, so he can't really do anything cute here to stop the wave from coming in. But it looks like he's doing it. I mean, that's 10 seconds until
WE are trying to force this tier 1 turret. Let me gets right in there and clears out the minions, but they force the fight. That's a lot of damage from Xiaohu. A hook catches 957 as Bebe leaps forward. There's the wall on cooldown. Xiaohu's right in there, but he's silenced. He does not have enough. Mystic gets off of the minefield in time, and that is nobody on WE dying, but they've dropped Xiaohu, even though their health bars are blinking red. Looks like RNG might be prepping to fight this as they are grouped up on that side.
And if you don't have vision, you can't get picked.
No. Quick leap from Bebe gets him back, but the arrow follows up. Ming can only stall it out for so long against 4 members of WE. It's not enough. Xiaohu's there in the back, but it is too little too late. 957 catches him all alone, and suddenly Xiaohu is in a really tough spot. He's going to do some damage, but 957 is pretty tanky as well. Cask, and he gets onto the far side with a flash.
They should notice that the fruit, the honey fruit, is up and available. Mystic should be able to claim that, and that just means that this dragon is theirs.
I don't know. It's more so that they were able to get their early game off, but hold on. Condi.
And he repels up. Luckily, the rest of his team collapses. They turn onto Bebe. Xie follows up, and a quick slam dunk turns it into a kill. Ming will almost die to the static field. It's volley from Mystic that locks it down. Redemption tops Xie off as Uzi takes a hit, but that's 2 dead in front of the Baron.
Yeah, and that's the jungler dead. That's the one you should be a little bit more worried about. They see the honey fruit coming in. That's their savior because they're going to be able to start this one up with Xie with full HP.
Yeah, now that ward has been spotted on the back, the control ward denies that vision as WE turn onto the Baron. Here comes RNG. Do they have what it takes to stall this out? Weather's Wall and True Shot Barrage is not enough, and WE just walk it off.
That was a very interesting Weaver's Wall, and by interesting, I mean bad. Yeah, but they look towards WE, and that's so much sustained damage coming out of Jason Ash. They don't want to pick that fight.
Kuhn finds Bebe, and 957 might have overextended for the Cask. He flashes to get away from Let Me's hook, but that's a lot of ultimates being blown on both sides. The minion wave is cleared, and that turret is still standing.
So here comes another Baron wave. It's just not going to end.
Yeah, looking now for the next inhibitor. True Shot Barrage finds Xie. 957 again eats the hook. Depth charge onto Xie, knocks him back, but there's no chance for RNG to break into this mobile turtle, the siege.
Right now, this is looking hard. Sure, they took half of that turret, but it's going to be hard here.
Good spell shield. 957 is pinned forward, but Lemmy gets knocked back. He gets a knock up onto the back line, but Redemption will top WE back up to full health. Ben takes a hit, and the minion wave is cleared once again, and the fight will diffuse. And Baron is up. WE are setting up vision. RNG are aware that this is happening. What the flash engage onto Xie. How's that for poke, he says, as he runs for his life. Xiaohu can't follow, but he does not get out in time. Xiaohu gets the kill. Oh, they're going to force another fight. Hook is going to be tossed out, will miss. The minion wave is brought in, but they're getting onto the turret. Mystic is able to fire out a volley to clear out some of this, and 957 is holding onto his Cask.
And
he forces it. Uzi gets knocked back in. A huge play from Mystic and 957 to set that up. With the main damage source missing, it's up to Xiaohu to try to turn this around, but it looks like RNG themselves are turning around as they run for the hills. Yeah, just waiting for it. Let Me looks like he's the one who's a little unlucky. Doesn't get the hook to the wall. He's trying to make his way around as Xie on the fresh respawn says, remember that thing you did? Well, have some back.
And he got the red buff on top of that. Xiaohu is just trying to answer with this mid lane. He's actually in a pretty good position to trade and push on forward for the next one. But that would mean that they would lose out on the Baron.
But
Yeah,
look at where
Bebe's waiting in the back.
Yeah, Bebe is. And you can see 957, he's hunting, he's trying to find the Kha'Zix.
Shot Barrage, but it's too late. Baron is picked up, and suddenly Bebe is locked into the pit. He goes down. Meanwhile, mid-tier 1 has fallen.
What's a little worrying is that they didn't set up these side waves. They're just going to go in, a little bit of a brute force, but they're going to get it.
That's the brute force we were looking for. Ming is going to try to slow down 957, but he's so tanky as everyone is just being knocked up. The damage is traded. They managed to drop Bebe, and that's another kill onto 957 answered back. WE are moving as a collective unit. They've killed Xiaohu as well. Uzi's in the back, but he's on the wrong side of this.
They're just going to go for it.
The minions are getting for the Nexus turret, and WE could look to end the game right here. Xie is working on the damage to those turrets, and he will be able to crack one, but the 4 members of WE got to back away for just a bit.
Yeah, so the rest of RNG did heal up. There is no reason for the rest of WE to look for this, but they're going to go for it anyways.
Uzi's trying to heal up, but he's running out of time and he's running out of health. Ming takes a huge hit from Mystic and gets demolished. It's now or never, 4 versus 2. True Shot Barrage is going to do nothing to stop them from getting on the Nexus turret. WE take game number 2 over RNG, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to an ace match.
We look to Vladimir and we see Doinby because you can see how much he can do. You can see how effective he can be.
Mid.
Bebe was able to get behind Xie, flashes on top, but Kandi's there to save him. And Xiaohu now is probably feeling pretty great about this lane.
Tip for everyone in their lanes, if you're playing Sivir, if you're playing Caitlyn, they walk against that wall, it's free damage.
Oh.
Xiaohu actually ghosts and still eats the Sonic Wave.
It's going to be difficult for him to constantly look to do it, but he is
No
inching in
flash.
there.
And again, flash forward and immediately gets scattered under the turret. Xiaohu gets some damage.
Yeah,
So
but
it is
yeah.
flash used.
That Scatter the Weak saved his
Oh,
life.
no!
Level 6 with the shield's about to wear off.
I think he's dead.
Handoff keyboard. Oh, first blood.
You can see it on Xie's face too. He's just like,
Yeah.
man.
I should have known that one. Ooh, Xiaohu is making a bad mistake here.
Kandi finds him. That's an immediate teleport as he gets kicked back. Xiaohu has no flash, but he does have Pool and Ghost. Vladimir, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a little bit of
He
a
completed
mistake
the
from
teleport.
Kandi. Yeah, that was a mistake from Kandi, though.
Surprise!
Oh.
Surprise!
Oh.
Yeah, the reason why it was a mistake from Kandi, he should have utilized his flash instead. He kicked him closer to the turret, could have clicked him right towards Xie, so Gragas had an opportunity to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, and because Gragas has, like you said, has to make this worthwhile, it forces Team WE. They need to get an objective here. Either huge damage on the tower, a dragon, a kill, anything.
Fact, but that just means Ezreal is all to
How
his
is that
lonesome.
not in vision? Bebe's able to sneak behind Mystic, and Ben actually completed a recall. He gets some more harass. Mystic is so low.
goodbye.
Bebe goes in, proccing
Out of him.
aggro, and will get that kill onto Mystic.
There's nothing you can really do right there. The fact that he was able to stay so close to the wall, get underneath the vision, it's just frustrating.
Oh, Kandi's there, and Bebe's dead. That was a little unlucky.
Yeah, and Ming's too far low, so this is not going to turn into a tower. At this point, you have to, either utilize Let Me's TP early if you don't feel like you're safe there, or just hard shove the lane in so Bebe can actually come in. Look at WE, though. They're setting up for this.
Once again, they group up mid and force teleport out of Let Me. Xie is already dropping some Dark Spheres as Mystic is there as well. Let Me completes the teleport and does some damage to the minions before going in, but the turret drops. 1 versus 5 is not enough. Xiaohu Hemoplay gets a lot of people, but there's just no follow-up. It's Let Me and 957 who are quote-unquote the weakest points. They're still excellent players, but I think we're just seeing a little bit more of the weakness here as Bebe is caught in his own jungle. Wah! Kandi follows up. Bebe is able to flash over.
Good flash, though. The fact that he doesn't, get overexcited and try to take Kandi over the wall with him. Hello?
What? Oh, was that deliberate, I think?
I think the Observer thought it was quite humorous as well.
Yeah,
Go!
Ben gets caught. Xiaohu follows with the Proto Belt. He's speeding himself up. And now Xie is starting to chuck out some damage. He's almost got the power unleashed, but Xiaohu is pretty high health. Gets a slow, flashes the hook.
Good flash there.
Oh, it is an elaborate ruse. They know he's there. Tidal Wave completely misses, and now Xiaohu has got to go the wrong way around. He's 1 versus 3. That's the pool, but he's got the Blood Rush. Let Me gets in, but misses the hook onto Ben. Mystic backs out as 957 body blocks for him.
And just get a good response from RNG as a whole.
It also kind of speaks to how confident both these teams are. They're like,
Yeah.
do you want to fight? Let's fight. And
Yeah.
they just immediately
Double
both
TP
teleport.
coming through.
Everyone's running down.
Well,
There's nothing down there.
It's even great because they all showed up. They were like, let's fight. Oh, you don't want to fight? All right, well, let's just go our separate ways.
Just it's hilarious to me. The dragon just went down. It's not like we're TPing over a Baron.
I'm pretty sure we just saw the reprise of West Side Story where the Jets and the Sharks show up, they snap at each other and sing a few words and then leave.
Wow.
That's all you really can do. I really like that reference. Pull out a blade.
But we get to the...
They tried.
Did you see West Side Story?
Oh, I was thinking of The Outsiders. Oh, no.
Stay golden, pony boy.
Oh,
Stay
no.
golden.
All right.
We're going way
Pull out
too
a
deep.
blade. Okay.
Oh, boy. 20 minutes in. WE, slight gold lead over RNG.
They've got the Trinity Force. They can sit in the jungle, try to find these picks, whereas RNG have to fight around their towers.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to try to do here as Xie collapses onto Let Me. He hooks himself back to safety and gets pinned. but not enough damage to break through Spirit Visage on that Nautilus. They will pin him down. He's got the power unleash. The full combo is not enough. He turns around, the turret falls, but Shie trades his life for it. 957 now trying to get away from red buff Kha'Zix. Does not land the Void Spikes.
Couldn't get the slow, but that was a good response from Bebe to be able to get the kill.
That's Mystic and Kandi trying to finish off this Ocean Dragon. Let Me gets rushed in by his team. 3 Ocean Drakes for WE as Mystic starts firing some shots off, but here comes the flank from Xiaohu. He gets into the back, a huge 4-man Hemo Plague. Shie is not able to Zhonya's in time. 957 tries to separate this, but a lot of AoE is being dished out. Shie is firing these shots with Mystic, but it is not enough to break through Xiaohu and Let Me. They will hound after WE, even though the hook misses. A bubble turnaround as Xiaohu gets bursted by Mystic. The first death of the fight, but certainly not the last. As another stun follows up, Ming goes down. Uzi flashes the wall to escape as Let Me drops, but Uzi is the sole survivor with Bebe. They are running for their life, and Mystic will let him off with a warning.
But now the question is, what do Team WE want to take with this advantage?
I mean, that was just a massive turnaround, and they're already pinging on towards that Baron, so that's the play that they're going to be looking for. What a fantastic setup from Ben to be able to get the bubble to turn around.
And the rest of WE will stay bottom, but Bebe might be setting up a flank, and there's the hook. They're going to force the fight. 957 is slowed down. Here comes Bebe, caught in the tidal wave, knock up onto 957, but Xiaohu is behind him. He's going to get to 2-man Hemo Plague. Kandi goes into the front, and Mystic will zone him away, heals himself back up with a redemption, and WE stay collective as a unit. They keep their calm, and they turn the fight around. Xiaohu's stopping the minion wave, though.
Yeah, this is going to be big, but they do have enough of a wave here to be able to take this tower down, take the inhib. So Vladimir is in a bit of a bad position. They don't have enough to be able to take the Nexus turret, so that just means they're shifting focus towards the mid lane.
They're still moving forward to the next inhibitor turret, though. Baroned up minions are rushing in. They take a few shots, but a fully topped off RNG are ready to fight them once again. There's no sign of Xiaohu just yet, but Shie destroys Uzi and removes him from the map. The second inhib turret goes down, and now they're onto the next structure.
And that's all they needed there. Uzi going down. Xiaohu was not available. He was trying to be cute, and this could be the game for WE.
They keep pushing forward. Let Me is zoning as best he can. Xiaohu's pulling these minions aside. Looks for the Proto Belt to clear out the wave, but Kandi is now tanking it. At relatively high health, he's able to leap away. Mystic might have been left behind, but he arcane shifts to his team. They are playing towards that timer as the minions are slowly pressing forward. You saw Xiaohu just looking for a flank, and 957 groups up with his team. That means Xiaohu has to decide, defend or clear out the minions. Hook finds Ben as Let Me goes in. Bebe leaps over to follow up, and Xiaohu gets kicked out of the fight. They're getting damage onto Ben, but he's the support with triple Ocean Drake. If they don't kill him now, he's just going to top himself back off.
And look to where the essence, where the Mystic was able to use his ulti, use it towards the bot lane. Look at that massive wave starting to crash into this lane. So WE resetting position off that fight is very crucial for them. They're going to be able to take this tower on this wave.
Yeah, they're pushing in now. Uzi is firing these shots as quick as he can, but he just doesn't have enough. Mystic will take the hit to clear out this inhibitor turret. A hook actually pulls him forward. The tether is going to follow up as exhaust does not do anywhere near enough. Uzi can't press forward. The turret falls, but they might just lose their Nexus turret in lack of response.
And again, the damage has been done. Baron will be spawning up in 1 minute. Team WE, though, wow. I actually really like this. Again, even if they lose here, they don't lose anything really other than a Mountain Drake. They still have enough time that they would be able to reset, get back in position for Baron. But if they win here, they win the game.
But look how crucial these 3 Ocean Dragons are. Because they're able to disengage so frequently, they're regaining so much HP and so much mana in the meantime. They don't know that this Baron is getting started immediately. There's a lot of damage being taken out.
Their blue trinket is on the other side of the map, and WE will force the fight. Oh man, Ming gets demolished. It's actually Ben who gets that kill. Stun will miss, but that means that the Baron has been halted for now. They've lost a lot of health though, and Bebe's at half.
Yeah, and Xiaohu was looking for a flank, not going to be able to do it. And look how much time. I mean, they're going to be able to burst this, but they can actually hold on to this even when RNG is looking to threaten because of that bottom wave once again. It keeps creeping up on them.
Yeah, it's now pushing onto the inhibitor. A super minion is going to do a lot of work. Someone has to answer. There's even a minion wave up top looking for that inhibitor. It's Recall now out of Let Me. He's got teleport, and it looks like WE have given up this Baron for loss.
If this is not the definition of the 35-minute consistent Team WE, I don't know what is.
Yeah, both these teams right now, they're massive. It just comes down to the point where you mentioned it, RNG, they haven't really lost, they haven't lost against, I guess, to everybody except IME. This would be a massive one, and honestly, they could just kind of wipe their hands and say, we didn't have our jungler. but they don't want to make excuses for it. Not now.
Ace in the hole gets fired out. Uzi's Banshee's Veil has been popped. The inhib gets cleaned up. Xiaohu looking for the
Crimson
flank,
Rush.
gets into the back. Hemo Plague onto 4. He gets a lot of damage onto Mystic, but Uzi is separated from the fight. That's the knockup. Mystic is still alive. Xiaohu does not finish him off. He doesn't have pool just yet, so he's trying to cut it out, but drops to Xie. Uzi, in the meanwhile, is firing at 957, now turning to Condi, but the Sonic Wave gets it. Condi's in the back line. He's snared down, and Uzi is stunned. Ben follows
Bubble.
up with another. 957 executes Uzi. That is the ace. His Guardian Angel is popped for Let Me.
That was
And he is running.
massive from Ben, and they were able to wipe them off the map completely. This is WE set.
They turn it on to the Nexus turrets, and WE have done it. They are now the best team in the LPL.